So I wanted to quickly talk about some drama involving Wendigoon, who is a YouTuber I'm sure most of you guys are aware of. He is a very successful channel, and he has a lot of not just enjoyable content, but I think generally some very good takes. But he is...
I think I've seen literally every video he's ever made. Not every podcast, just, you know, everything that he's actually made.
Facing some issues with YouTube, which is very sad. For someone as prominent and respected as him, even he has to deal with some ridiculous nonsense with YouTube and has to resort to the same sort of tactic people like him and people like myself and even much smaller channels have to resort to, and that is begging for YouTube's help. Not on YouTube.
What?
But on Twitter. So Wendigoon made this post saying my video on The Road is going to be deleted in 4 days because Recorded Books used link busters to issue a takedown on my video. The video is not an audiobook and is instead an analysis of the book itself. They have not responded to emails and are threatening a copyright strike.
So
you can see the email related here.
He probably
anything to do with copyright on YouTube is an absolute nightmare. I can speak
no
from
other
experience.
platforms like this.
If you've been around on YouTube enough,
I got slapped like a video a day for 2 weeks. Just old videos that somebody decided to copyright strike. I'm not doing nothing about it because I tried to appeal it. Nope, they're just gone. Can't do nothing about it.
You get hit.
They're up on Rumble
with BS copyright claims and takedowns, and it's extremely hard. It's hard enough when you're dealing with like individual people. I've had situations where people were mad that I reacted to their clip or something, and they don't like me to begin with, so they copyright strike my video, and I have to go to them and be like...
I think it was Hassan bots for me, because I was getting a lot for a little while, and all of a sudden they dropped off, and I'm not seeing any Hassan bots.
Listen, dude. What you're doing is perjury. You're committing a crime by filing a false DMCA. Let's not do that. Let's just kind of remove that and move on with our lives, because I'm allowed to react to your stuff, and it typically works out. But even when you're Wendigoon, even when you're doing things right, these companies will file these ridiculous strikes, trying to claim something they have no ownership rights to whatsoever.
And I think it's worse for smaller channels, because they're obviously going to have less resources.
And you can see some of the replies on Twitter. Lionsgate, hey, go ahead and post the full film adaptation of The Road on your channel.
Yeah, somebody will see somebody like Wendigoon and like, I'm not even going to worry about doing a copyright strike on this channel. But somebody who's got 4,000 subscribers, even if they post it on Twitter, nobody's going to see it.
Audiobook company, hey, you can't read lines from a book on camera. How I feel when greedy corporations copyright strike my beloved Iceberg Boy. Yeah, people are going to defend Wendigoon as they always do because he's a very well-liked YouTuber. And he would respond to someone saying this, I'm sure you're aware, but if you dispute these kind of claims, please make sure to get a P.O. box so you don't have to give your actual address to them.
Yeah, this would be like somebody doing an analysis on a Nintendo game.
And of course, he's been around long enough to know this, saying, I do have one for that, thank you. The issue is they didn't even allow an option to fight it. My only recourse is to delete it before I get a channel strike. I mean, that's absolutely ridiculous, ladies and gentlemen, that you're pretty much handcuffed to the point of having to beg on Twitter.
Yeah, it did. Fuck, he actually got a strike. I didn't get a strike from the copyright takedowns that I got because I don't know. Maybe I think it might have been actually YouTube or an actual corporation that hit me, so I didn't get actual strikes. It was scary, man. I don't see that very often. It just kept happening. I was like, I hope I don't see any repercussions. Hope I don't get deleted off of here for like AI usage or something, even though I only use AI for my thumbnails.
For YouTube to do something on YouTube. But something good is coming out of this, hopefully, where Wendigoon would quote himself saying, wow, they just got back to me, great timing, hold your pitchforks, as they are attempting to remove it. Thank you all for voicing your grievances. And you can see some of the replies saying, sad that YouTube only seems to care when people bitch about things on Twitter.
And you have to be big enough.
What?
Sometimes you get lucky. I got lucky a few times, and they actually got back to me, and I got some things fixed. Like the Trump thing, when I almost got deleted for reacting to Trump's inauguration. That was fucking insane. I got 2 copyright strikes for that.
If we already lit our torch, you can't stop it. And no one bullies Wendigoon and gets away with it. Like I said, very loyal audience, but this all goes back to the copyright system on YouTube. It's super frustrating, but I'm glad it looks like this is going to work out. But it's a reminder that nobody is immune to these companies filing false copyright takedowns on their videos. But again, hopefully this gets resolved now that YouTube is actually paying attention and feeling motivated to do something with something happening on.
Yeah, they're gonna have to do something soon because people are moving to Rumble, man, because of this. Because of their copyright system, and only because of the copyright system. And I'm not even talking about, like, people making videos, because people are... if you can post to YouTube, why not post to YouTube? But people who are streaming, and this might be kind of on purpose for streaming that they're not fixing it, people, big people, who stream on YouTube, moved over to other platforms because they were afraid they were going to get taken down just because of their stream. There's one thing if you get a video that gets hit with copyright. It's another when you're in the middle of a stream and it just goes down.
On their platform.
Man, I fucking hate YouTube. And the stupid YouTube bot's gonna hear me say that and it's gonna suppress my video. Whatever, man, I don't care. This is a side gig. I do this one for fun. I got other things I do on social media that I actually make money on. And I will never tell.